What up, guys? B2 coming at you with some clicker heroes again. Just got off work, showered, feeling lovely. You'll notice that there's a green shirt this time versus all them red landscaping shirts. Anyway, look at the conundrum that I'm in. I don't know what I want to do. I am at e990, but I need e999 for Skoger. The problem is, man, it's getting so hard to level to get some gold. So I think what I'm going to do is take and ascend one more time, maybe pump Mammon up just a little bit and try to get this last little bit of gold in. And I think I'm going to actually ascend twice. And here's the reason why, is that one of the guys in the comments, Stealth, has been talking about idle and the difference between what can level up or not. And so I think what I'm going to do is get a good run with Skoger in, see how high I can level it, swap over to the idle build and see if that boosts up anymore. So that's what I think I'm going to do, just to kind of check damage for you guys and give you a good look-see at it, man. So instead of trying to push this, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. Let's just upgrade these guys and send them out on new quest. We're going to pop the ascend, see if we can that's not going to give me enough gold. Do you see why e936 is not worth going for a gold when you got like e990? Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? So we're going to start the quest for the hero souls instead. And then doom, and then boom. There we go. All right, so we get some more hero souls out, and ascend. This should push us up over the limit, but we'll see. I hate to do it. I want to sit there and grind it out, but I know it's going to take me all night. And if I ascend now, I could probably ascend again before I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get tree beast popping, and then we're going to level all these guys up so I can also put the boost in, and then we're going to take a look at our ancients again. So still making great progress. I don't know what the difference will be between this active click or the idle. I don't think it's going to make a difference, not because one's more or less efficient than the other, but because I only get to play twice a day. You know, it's twice a day. Maybe, okay, let's call it 3 times a day. Before I go to work, when I come home from work, and then before I go to bed. Those are the 3 times that I get to play. So maybe idle is a better way to do it. We can check that out. But I think idle's a better way to start, and then the active is a better way to finish. I think idle's faster for like the first thousands of levels or whatever. But then you need the click combo down here from Juggernaut to really boost your DPS up. So I think that's what's going to happen, but we're going to test it. So here's the plan for the next couple of ascends. We're going to get Skoger this run, right? And then we're going to push Skoger to the max that we can. So it might be another ascend in there somewhere once we get Skoger and let it level all the way up, so that we can kind of get to the max level that we can possibly get, because we're going to start getting a ton more hero souls basically at that point. So once we get that done, then we're going to run it until we can't go any higher, and then we're going to do another run with just idle DPS and see if that makes a difference or not, if it goes faster or slower. You know what I'm saying? So probably 3 or 4 more ascends, and then we're going to pop a transcend as well. So let's go ahead and level these guys up, and we'll get this guy running here. So we're going to put him on the power surge and get our double DPS. You see, I mean, I've done this before, right? So look, the cooldown is 2 minutes, but I get DPS for 282 seconds. So a 120 cooldown, but it doubles your DPS, 100% DPS. So really can't go without the full-time power surge, in my opinion. It's the best, one of the best updates outside of super clicks. But SuperClick still has a 16-minute cooldown. Let's sorry, I was clicking off of a YouTube comment. At 16 minutes times 60, that's 720 seconds, and we don't have SuperClicks boosted enough to cover that. At some point we will, and at some point, you know, in the game, like level 30,000 or whatever, maybe Malbec can do that. But what you would do is you would come up here into your ancients, and you would look for the one that does super clicks, basically, that adds to the duration to your super clicks. Let's look right here, Heckin' Tier, right? And you would just try to boost him up as far as you can to get more onto here. And so you would also look for relics that have Heckin' Ton Cheer. Let's just call them Wallups. That's a lot easier to say. You would just boost up Wallups and pull like another 40 or 50 levels in Wallups from relics. Then you could probably start to loop it. You know, who knows? We'll continue to look at that and test that out, though. I think that's probably one of the better ways to go. All right, can we queue into Solomon? And we cannot. We need 11U to queue in. I think we're also going to be over. Yep, we're over for Argiev. We've tapped it out. We can go Bale. Yeah, that was a pretty good update in Bale. He'll old murder. Let's go ahead and get Fragsworth bumped up. And then, of course, Juggernaut. That's a huge upgrade for Juggernaut, by the way, that we just did. And then let's try Mammon, you know what, for gold. And we might or might not progress in levels enough to get Skoger. And if we don't, man, I'm just going to go ahead and just every 20 minutes reset the boost and reset the boost. And we're going to get to e999. We will get Skoger this run, even if I have to make it a deep run. So anyway, that's where we're at, guys. Making hella progress for these guys. I'm stoked about this round. We're way behind on our... Let's see, on our ascension list, look at some of these times again. We're boosting back in times. 308 on the transcension, boys. So anyway, but it's worth it. We're going to do some testing. We're going to do the testing here on the channel so you don't have to, right? So you don't have to waste 3 or 4 days to do it. We're going to do that for you right here on the channel. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you guys